Hi there, viewer. How are you feeling today? Welcome to the collective reading this week, and we're going to be focusing on the new moon full solar eclipse energies that are around all of us. And I'll talk a little bit about the astrology and what that means, but I will timestamp the start of the reading in the description box below so that you can skip straight to the reading if you prefer. So the astrology around what's happening right now is quite interesting. It's very strong in Aries. So Aries placements, if you have Pisces in Mars as well, could be feeling very strong for you. But everybody is feeling this because we're under the influence of Aries in various different planets. We've got Aries in Venus and the Sun, because we're in Aries season, North Node and Chiron and Mercury. And there's quite a lot of close conjunctions happening around the astrology. But essentially, this is a supermoon, which is where the moon appears. It's like closest to the Earth, and it appears larger in the sky. And it's called a perigee. And if the technical term for it is perigee, which is just where it's the closest point to the Earth, but it's where it appears like you can grab the moon. It's that feeling of it being really close to us. And a lot of this energy, all around this solar eclipse, is about the spiritual warrior. It's about the warrior way, and it's healing of the heart space. And Aries energy, because Aries is influencing us so strongly at the moment. We're completing actually through this solar eclipse, and it's a full solar eclipse, and we're completing a 19-year cycle. We're looking at energy 6 months ago. This energy that we're experiencing now will be with us for about 6 months until we get to Libra season. We've just had the partial lunar eclipse in Libra, which is all about partnerships, but this solar eclipse, which is a full solar eclipse, is all around the self, identity, courage. Aries energy is it's the strong leadership in us. It's how to overcome challenges. Aries is a very winning energy, so it's the determination and the courage to go through something. It's taking risks. It's really being brave. Also quite spontaneous in decisions. With Aries being in Mercury, there could be some quite impulsive decisions being made. Aries being in Venus and Mars as well could be some impulsive decisions coming towards us, but us taking impulsive action towards love. With the Aries and the Libra energy, which is connected because they're the polar opposites, they're opposing signs, and you always have the moon, the new moon, full moon in each pairing throughout the year, so that the Libra energy of togetherness and partnership and the balance of partnership, the justice, the equality. What the Aries energy does is it's about the I, and it's Aries rules our first house, so you might have a different zodiac sign in your, or signs, sometimes there's two in your, or sometimes if you've got an enlarged house, there could even be more, there could be three, but quite often one or two energies in there. But Aries energy underpins the first house because it's all about the self, it's all about identity, how we view ourselves, how we take action towards things that we want, in amongst all the rest of the energy in our chart. But really, this is about healing the heart, healing the warrior. And the reason why it's so strongly influenced about the warrior is because we've got Chiron, which is the wounded healer, and it's about the spiritual sense of self, with North Node being in Aries, and the highest evolution of spiritual growth. It's where we should be moving towards for spiritual growth. Not highest in terms of what we can do, but in terms of the enlightenment energy that we can encompass through this life force energy with Aries. With it being connected to Libra, it's moving away from we and into I. And there could be a lot of like, I need this, or who am I in this situation, rather than what do we need to do. So it kind of puts everything for everybody on the sense of self, and how we're developing, how we're growing, where we've come, where do we want to go to. And with uh, Aries being in Venus and Mars as well, it's like, what do I want to attract in, but also what love do I want to move towards? So there's a really beautiful, powerful pairing of this in the love space, and that could be to do with anything. It's what we want to take action on, it's what we find beautiful, it's what we want in our lives. And that could be appearing in the physical form in any way. It could be finances, could be job, could be partnership, romantic partnership. This tends to affect romantic partnership more than anything else because it's the opposing Libra energy. So it's all about I in a relationship. So it looks very closely at the Libra energy and the Aries energy. So we have with Aries, Aries tends to shine when our Aries energy, wherever it is in your chart, Aries tends to shine when there's a cause to fight for. At the moment, Mars is in Pisces, and the cause to fight for is more spiritual than any of the other signs. It's more of a spiritual calling. It's more of a something that's hidden, uncovering what's hidden, fighting to uncover something that's of truth. It's fighting towards a completion because Pisces is the completion sign. It could also be fighting for more gentleness. It could be fighting for more peace, more consideration, more compassion, more empathy, which are very strong Pisces traits. So this really is the spiritual warrior energy that we're experiencing right now, and this will impact everybody. There's completion that comes with this, with it being, there's new starts, new beginnings with Aries energy and with the new moon. But there's also completion because of the Pisces energy that we've just come away from, and new beginnings need a completion before we move forward, or something to be closed. For some of us, we might be getting closure. With Mercury in retrograde in Aries, there's also a likelihood of things from the past, us thinking about things from the past, perhaps something showing up from the past. That could be a person, the same situation, an energy. With the past, it could be at any point, but if there's something from kind of 19 years ago that is still kind of with you, or needing completing, then that is likely to show up too. That tends to be, that could be people, but that tends to be something that we might not have been brave enough to do 19 years ago. We're brave enough now to do it. It could be anything, but there's a courage, an evolution of courage that surrounds this energy from 19 years ago. If you haven't hit your 19th birthday yet, or there's not enough time to have done that, so really it depends on age here as well for 19 years ago, of course. But it's something about, if you have had particularly your Saturn returns, or two Saturn returns, or coming up to two Saturn returns, this is like the lessons around that as well, depending on where Saturn is in your chart. Saturn is also in Pisces, so that's why that could be influencing this for some of us strongly as well, which is the karmic lessons. It could be in conjunction, not for everybody, but that could be in conjunction. So the Aries energy, all about identity, ourself, self-understanding, understanding of who I am, who you are. It's the separation, the understanding of the idea of separation, and Pisces is the idea of everything being the one. So there is like a curiosity and a, who am I in this experience? Who are you? Who are you to me? Who am I to you? There could be lots of I can do this on my own, because Aries is very independent. We have this is all about speaking truth as well, about the courage to speak truth. Aries energy is very devoted, so where we're devoted to a cause, where we're devoted to a connection, to a situation, to a pathway, this is really strong energy for that, really encouraging for that. There is a charging forward energy with Aries, which is, with especially with the Mercury retrograde, it's like the courage to take things forward, but make sure things are thought through. Just take a minute to sort of contemplate is usually the the advice around this energy. It really is about self-exploration, really understanding self, but there's such a braveness, such a spontaneous energy, which can come with a bit of impulsiveness. So it's just about being conscious and being the observer through all of this energy, because it's a very action-led energy, very energetic. There's lots of energy that pushes us forward with Aries energy. It's pioneering. It's really finding different ways to do things. It's breakthroughs. It's having the courage to look fear in the eye, look fear in the face, and go straight through it. Look at obstacles, challenges, and go straight through them. Particularly when it comes to spiritual enlightenment, because of the Pisces energy surrounding us at the moment in Mars. So Mars rules, Aries rules Mars, and the Aries of the Aries of energy, the energy of Aries is really strong in conjunction with Pisces at the moment. Mars tends to be what we attract in and what we fight for, and there could be a lot of fighting for spiritual belief systems. There could be a lot of conflict when it comes to different spiritual beliefs or spiritual ideals, because the energy of self, I believe this, and because it's all self-exploration and really focusing on what is true to you and the deepest parts of you, the depth coming from Pisces and the I coming from Aries, and that being in Saturn, which is all about like lessons, learning, karma, time as well, like looking back at time. There could be a lot of looking at history right now for some people. It's depending on what else is in your chart too. So we have Mars being in Pisces does bring great gentleness and a flow. So the action can go with flow. Action in flow is the most profound action right now because of the combination. We're healing wounds. We're healing wounds with a courage, with self-identity, with Chiron being in Aries. If you've got North Node in Aries, Chiron in Aries, this alignment is very strong for you right now. But it will be very palpable for your own development. But everyone will be feeling this energy. It just might be kicked up a notch if you have placements, any of these placements in the signs that they're in right now. With Venus being in Aries, it's all about going after what you want, going after the love that you want, and having the courage to love at a deeper level and take action towards love, things that you find beautiful, unapologetically, really, with this Aries energy. It's very powerful. Um, with Venus, it's all about love, passion, can be very impulsive energy with Aries in Venus, but it really is about taking action towards what you love. And this is where we're healing the spiritual and we're healing the heart space when it comes to love. Um, so this is a lot of what's happening with the energy right now. The full moon solar eclipse, and the solar eclipse just means where it's, sorry, not full moon, it's the new moon full solar eclipse. So what's happening at the moment, before we had the lunar partial, and for this one on Monday, which on Monday the 8th of April, is all about it's where the moon passes fully between the earth and the sun, so it fully covers the sun, and that will only be seen partially on earth, but it's where the moon covers the sun, but we don't see that because it's new moon, and it will only, I'm not quite sure where it actually appears on earth this time round, but but we will see where we get the fullness of the energy, the kind of 10x of the energies, because it's close to earth. So really, ultimately, this energy is the spiritual warrior and about the spiritual warrior way. And we get there through healing our heart space. We get there through healing the understanding of self. We get there through healing any spiritual wounds we might have as well. So let's jump into the reading now and see what Spirit want us to know about this extremely powerful energy that we've got happening. So let's have a look. What do we need to know about this new moon solar eclipse in Aries for the collective this week, Spirit? What do we need to know for the collective this week? You might have been feeling this energy very strongly. We've just had, we were obviously in eclipse season. We've just had we've had the 4/4 portal as well, 4th of April. So there is a lot of energy that's been quite raised for everybody over the last few weeks. And this energy lasts about 6 months quite strongly. And the intentions around this energy can manifest for the collective. Individually would be different, but in general, as the collective, in 6 months' time, when we go into Libra season for the Aries, the opposite side of the balance. So we've got, what do you need to release? Waning moon. And this is the spiritual warrior energy. This really is the heart warrior, the spiritual warrior energy. So what needs to be released? Don't let your past hold you back, South Node. If you have North Node in Aries, you will be feeling this like very, very strongly. But for all of us, This is about where are we not being courageous? Where are we not taking action towards something that we know to be true because of fears or because of where we're comfortable? We don't want to go out of our comfort zone. There is a like a biological, I need to stay safe that we have as humans. And there is a mindset. There's something we'll look at the mind as well, with especially with Mercury being retrograde in Aries. But there is something about not wanting to take action because of fear of change, fear of something happening, and that's what the South Node for all of us tells us. No matter where it is in your chart, it's about moving away from what's comfortable. But what's comfortable and safe is not necessarily what's true, and it's distinguishing the two. And with this, don't let your past hold you back. This could be at any point in the past up to 19 years ago because of the eclipse cycle that we've got cycling out, completing something from 19 years ago. So there, it could be whatever was happening then. And we've got confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. And this is all this with Aries energy as well. The Leo energy is about being courageous, and Leo energy is all about being openness of the openness of heart. Nothing will come of this situation. This is where we're feeling panicked and we're not moving into truth. We're staying in familiarity and comfortability, which is absolutely human. And it's understanding that we can break through that on a spiritual level. Mars in Pisces. A fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. Yep. Yes. So there is a lot of completion happening. Have faith in your dreams. Courage, the courage to go after what you want, wherever this might be appearing in your life. It could be something that you've wanted to do for ages and not had the confidence to do it, with the Leo energy coming out. But with this energy now, whatever that is, you will probably be feeling, even if they're really small spurts of like, do you know what, maybe I could, what if I just, and then it might be pulling back again, and then it's like, actually, do you know what, maybe I could. And it really is kind of testing ourselves again, with Aries being the I, it's the self, it's the self identity, and it's our own courage, our own decisions, and it's looking at self. And this could be needing some time just to think about what it is we want, especially again with Mercury. A win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. I love, absolutely love that we've got South Node come out because North Node is in Aries, and we've got Aries coming out and Libra coming out because these are very strong energies. A win-win outcome is forecast. Have faith in your dreams, viewer. This is very powerful energy, and with everything, when something cycles out, there could be something we need to look at. There's a lot of heart healing happening, and we will look at heart space, and we will look at relationships, and we'll look at headspace as well. But let's have a quick look at, I've just seen that these aren't, I won't read these in reverse this deck, but I think I've put some in reverse by accident. I've just seen some of them are. So let's have a look at the tarot and see what kind of situations we might be experiencing now, people, situations, or energies we might be experiencing right now that is linked to this energy. And then we'll look at what's healing as well. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, okay, I'll take that. Six of Air. This is moving away from mental torment, mental anguish. Mental words, like maybe cross mental words with others. Oh, King of Air, lovely. Okay, okay, I'll flip these round in a second. Yeah, we've got a lot of yes. Okay, right, we have the Six of Air. We're moving away from a lot of mental back and forth, and also the communication back and forth with people where it could have got quite fiery, but not in a productive way, in a very destructive way. We're moving away from that. We've got the Five of Air. This is the destructive energy where it comes to not, quite often this energy is where we say something out of anger, but we don't actually mean it, and then we can't quite take it back, or we don't know how to move through that situation. I feel like that might be happening for some, but this is conflict of communication and also conflict in your mind. But then we've got Messenger of Air here. And this is really being curious, finding clarity. This is kind of having a sense of truth and then moving towards that truth in the headspace. This is having a mental breakthrough. But this energy for this week coming up, we have starting on the 8th, which is where we've got this, we've got this, the new moon solar eclipse. There's a breakthrough in truth, and this will come from a spiritual place. There'll be something that happens, viewer, that is a spiritual breakthrough, a realization of the world, who we are, what the mind is, how the mind is in parallel to us. It's not part of who we are. There'll be a breakthrough here, and clarity will come. Okay, we've got patience. So this is temperance energy, and this is, I love that this has come out because it's not about equilibrium, especially with Aries energy. It's not about equality with Aries energy. It's about moving away from things that are equal to really understand the self and to make decisions from a self place of courage. And that's where we need to draw in equilibrium. And this is Sagittarius energy, which is still fire sign energy, passionate energy, action energy, but it's more in the equilibrium state rather than the even state, because it's not about things being even, it's about things being in equilibrium right now. Because it's not about just the self, because there's always self and other. So it's about what I need right now, what do you need right now for us. It's the combination of everything. And we've got transformation. There's completion happening, big transformation. This transformation happens through action. And this is through spiritual action, Mars in Pisces, and the King of Earth, which is beautiful. This is grounding all of the energy. This, have faith in your dreams. This King of Earth manifests their dreams. This King of Earth will bring all of the dreams into fruition. This King of Earth will be generous. Same as the Leo energy, very dedicated, same as the Aries energy. Let's get one more here. What else do we need to know? So what's happening in current space right now, viewer, is there's a lot of there could be things that we've said, and this could be from the past, but the thoughts and the memories of them are coming up, and we're feeling this kind of like pull towards doing something courageous for self, which is needed with this energy. And we kind of feel we're on the brink of this transformation to bring something into fruition. Let me get one more, please, Spirit, for the viewer, for this win-win forecast is win-win outcome is forecast for this Libra energy. What else? Oops. Okay, what flipped there? Six of fire. This Six of wands, victory. Oops, no, sorry. It's not supposed to be upside down. Six of fire, victory. A win-win outcome is forecast, personal victory. When you go through this transformation, when you get this mental clarity, and this is stuff that's coming up right now, so you're getting mental clarity, there's something that just, and I feel this transformation is super quick. It's within one moment. It's one moment of clarity that changes everything and opens doors, just opens up your entire energy and the energy of something that you're working on or something that's important around you, likely in the heart space, Pisces in Mars again. So it's likely in taking action from a place, and it doesn't have to be loud action or extroverted action. This could be really simple things on a day-to-day basis, or it could be something big. It doesn't matter how it's manifesting in the physical, but something is manifesting in the physical that is positive in terms of transformation for your own spiritual evolution and what's happening in the physical. It's all transpiring. And we've got a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. So we've got the full moon in Aries and the full moon in Libra. So this fiery climax is this transformation, and something just releases, and you have a personal victory where you can just release all of that energy from the past. And it's kind of like proving to yourself that you can do something. It's like if you were really scared of speaking, for example, and you just had this urge to hold a talk and to speak, even if that was to 5 people, 500 people, 5,000 people. It's completely subjective and ratio based on our own experiences. But what's happening here is you take the risk, you try, you have the courage, and it's like I don't usually do this, but do you know what? I'm going to go and do this. And there's an impulsive energy here that drives you forward, but it's kind of like we need that impulse energy, and we kind of need to be taking action without knowing what we're thinking about in order for that to happen, because if we thought about it, it wouldn't happen, if that makes sense. Let's have a look at headspace energy, because we've got this headspace energy here. What do we need to know about the Mercury Aries retrograde energy for the viewer for this week? Where am I called to use my voice right now? Okay, some of you might be talking publicly. This could be linking to something spiritual, something that you believe in. This could be leading towards some kind of compassion for self or others, but there's something that you are wanting to communicate through voice, through, it could be, this could be through writing for some of you. It depends what feels accessible for you, and what feels true for you. But there's something where you need to be using your words, your opinions, your experience to, I feel, get something that you really, really desire, but also to speak for others, and to, this is an ideal. This is values about how you interact with other people, how people should treat people. This is self desires of what you want with the Aries energy. But I feel this touches a lot of things because of what's happening in the astrology. Let's have a look. What else is happening on the mental space right now for the viewer with this energy for this week? Okay, we have, what else could this mean? Am I focused on what I want most? Okay, what else could this mean is that impulsiveness. So where we are impulsive, reacting to communication with this 5 of air energy, this is destructive communication, or it's destructive thought processes, and there is no element of truth in this energy. This is mental only, disconnected from emotion. And that's sometimes what Mercury retrograde does. Just makes us overthink things. We have these kind of mind stories. So what else could this mean is a question you could be asking to something that feels destructive in your mental space. And this could be toward yourself or towards a situation with another. Could be work, could be partner, could be family, could be friend. But think, what else could this mean with something? And this will be something that you're going over and over in your head. What else could it mean? And deeper, not on a mental level. What else could this mean deeper? Could this mean this person is scared? Could it mean this person is dealing with trauma? Could it mean this person doesn't understand me because it's me and you, not us, with the Aries energy? What could this mean from this person? What could this mean from me? So that's something to be asking. And it could feel a bit uncomfortable to ask these questions with the South Node energy, but that's a good question to be asking right now to clear. And this is might be for some of you where this kind of epiphany comes from, of realization of who you are versus what your thoughts are telling you right now. And it's like that thought then just dissipates, it dissolves by itself. Am I focused on what I want most? Are you, viewer, again, this could feel uncomfortable, but are you focused on something that feels safe, or are you focused on something that feels true? Because it's like, for example, there could be an offer of a promotion at work, and you are saying, I absolutely am focused on what I'm doing right now, not because you want to stay there, but because you're scared about going for the promotion in case you don't get it. And it's not about getting the promotion, it's about taking the steps towards something that you want. And whether that promotion happens or whether it's you move job or you get another promotion, but just taking action towards something is the courageous step, and staying where you are is the familiar safety step. Um, and it could be that you're just focusing on where you are right now because you're worried about stepping out of that. I'm just using this as an example, but this could be appearing anywhere for you. This could be, am I comfortable in this friendship? Am I comfortable in this relationship? Am I focusing on what I want within this relationship? And confidence is your key to success here. And with the new moon energy, it's about taking a new beginning in your confidence, whatever that looks and feels like to you. Okay, where are we going now, Spirit? I feel like Spirit have got a lot of information for us today. Okay, let's see where this could be appearing. Where else this could be appearing with the cosmos energy. What else could this be appearing? What else is being affected with this energy to close out a cycle? What else are we closing out and going to take courageous steps towards for the viewer, please? It feels very strong. It feels very positive for positive outcome, but it feels like there's an energy of apprehension that's surrounding it. We've got control, Jupiter in Capricorn, 10th house. I'm going to flip these around in a second. This could be affecting how you are viewed in the public. It could be that you're worried about a judgment from the public. Is there anything else? Because they all came out together. Give me 1 second. Let me see if there's anything else. Let's do one more. No, I feel like this is it. Okay. So it could be something in the public. Well, it could be something in relationships as well. So it could be career, or it could be like your public image that's making you feel something that's transforming, or something you're taking courageous steps on. We've got, okay, we'll flip these around in a second. Interesting. Okay, we have control. So this is Capricorn energy. We've got affair, 5th house energy, Mercury in, Venus in Leo. So this could be something that happened up to 19 years ago, and this could be energy that's still with you, that hasn't transformed, hasn't been transmuted yet, but we're going into this transformation right now, viewer. So for some of you, this is public self. This is about your public image and how the public view you, or your career. For some, this is going to be romantic relationships. It could be in the past. We've got power, 8th house energy, moon in Scorpio. And we've got 11th house energy, rebellion, Mars in Aquarius. Yep. So this rebellion that you might have wanted to do at work, or in, it's at work or in a relationship. You might have really wanted to take action, but you couldn't take action before. We've got this Mars energy, but the Mars energy now, because Mars is in Pisces, it's about taking action in a way that is more gentle, but potentially understated, but incredibly powerful. There is no going back. There's no change. It's like the calmness, the power of calm. And it could be leaning on friends to help you with this, with the 11th house energy, with the Aquarius energy. And we've got acquisition, Taurus in, the sun in Taurus, 2nd house energy. This is about what we acquire. This is about, so following from the Aries energy, we've got Aries, the Aries energy, and then we go into Taurus energy. And this is about what we're acquiring on a personal level, personal possessions, personal finances. This feels like this is what's transforming. It feels like we're moving towards acquisition of a better relationship, better love, better, this could be financial, better status. And when I say better, I don't mean better as in the way that we mean the word usually. I mean the evolution of what you want, the courageous decision. Am I focused on what I want most? How am I being called to use my voice? This is the evolution of the transformation that we're going through. When something happens, when an epiphany happens, when we take that leap of faith, when we move forward in courage, what is it that we're acquiring? What are we moving towards? But this feels successful. This feels like what's being achieved. And we've got like the strong achievement energy with Capricorn in 10th house, and Jupiter. And what's with Jupiter being here with the Capricorn energy, this is about what is being achieved, expanding. And because this is the manifestation planet, also like this is also to do with philosophy, perhaps. So the control, if there's any kind of control in what we think with this air energy, any control in our mind space on what we're thinking, it's really, Spirit's saying it's really important to look at where that control is and see where we can come at it from a different angle. And that doesn't mean we lose control, because our control is our awareness. And that might be what's being realized here. And we've got 12th house energy, so Pisces energy coming up too. So Pisces in Mars, and Pisces is in Mars. And this is escape. So it's like, what do we need to escape from? And quite often with 12th house energy, it's about escaping into kind of like a fantasy world. This feels like escaping from a pattern from the past. This is no longer escaping our true calling with Aries in North Node. No longer escaping our true calling. No longer escaping what is meant for us. No longer avoiding taking a step of courage. This is incredibly powerful energy this week, viewer. Incredibly powerful energy. Okay, where are we going? Okay, let's have a look at what's hidden. What is hidden that we need to know about, especially for this week, but certainly with this energy? What's hidden that might be holding us back from taking a step forward? What might be holding us back in a romantic relationship, in a work relationship? What energy is hidden that we need to bring forward? Is heart. So I can feel my heart space going. This is heart space, something that is deeply connected to heart space. And we've got clarity, truth, intentions, honesty. Yes. Okay. There is clarity coming. There is clarity coming. If you feel lost, if you feel like something is out of reach, if you feel foggy, if you feel any of that kind of energy, clarity is coming. You'll get some clarity this week, because we're looking at the collective energy for this week. Okay, let's have a look. What else? What else feels or appears a little bit hidden? So let me show you this one. We've got clarity. So it's like we haven't got all the answers. With the Aries energy as well, Aries energy can be very impulsive. So it's like making sure that we've got all of the right information before we make a decision, or asking the right questions to get a decision. This is where the what else could this mean might come in. Releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away. So something big being released. Feels like for a lot of you, viewer, this is to do with romantic energy from the past, where there might have felt like there was a betrayal, where there could have been like a seesaw of power, where we thought we couldn't be in this rebellious energy, where we feel like we had to control what other people might say, and that might not have even been for ourselves. It could be, for example, it could be that in the past, I mean, this could be past energy, present energy, it could be any, but in the past, somebody said, a romantic partner said to you, don't tell so and so about this, that, and something else. So that kind of control about public image in a romantic relationship could be very strong as well here. But it's something about the releasing control, releasing a situation, releasing an energy that has stopped you from being courageous. What else might be hidden here? Possibilities, free-spirited adventure and risks. This is Aries energy. So, and we're all feeling it because we're in Aries season. So what is hidden is the possibility. Something is hidden for clarity and the possibilities. There's a win-win outcome forecast, and escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. We've got escaping twice. So what's hidden here is what we need to walk away from, what we are escaping. There's something that we're avoiding because we're in our South Node energy. Look, if you are interested in your chart, viewer, have a look at where your South Node energy is, and your North Node energy, and see what it kind of tells you about moving away, moving towards, both in the zodiac sign and the house, because that's probably where this is appearing for you. Or what's in your 12th house as well, because what's in your 12th house is where we tend to escape, or things might seem a bit hidden, but there's something coming through to bring this forward this week. Okay, let's have a look at the healing. What's happened with healing? What kind of lessons have we been learning through the, this energy leading up to this? What are we releasing? What are we more aware of on a healing level? We've got love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. What else for the viewer, please, Spirit? Okay. Death. We've got death twice with the transformation energy here. Okay, and we have acceptance. So we're learning, what we're learning is lessons in love. Endings are beginnings. And this, we've just come out of Pisces energy, which is all about endings, 12th house endings, and into first house Aries beginnings. And this is a new moon. So, and it's like the most powerful new moon. And this is a time for beginnings, for courage, uh, for self-confidence, and for courage in yourself. And Aries energy is not about doing things right; it's about being courageous. And with this being the warrior energy, with the Chiron impact as well, and North Node impact as well, and this is really understanding everything we're letting go of is still with us, but we don't have to be attached to it. There can be a memory of it and a learning and an evolution from it. But now is the time to step forward from that energy with acceptance. I'm learning to accept things that I cannot change. Particularly if this is in something that's happened in public self, or something you're worried about in public, your public reputation, your career, or something that's happened that's been painful in a romantic situation. Okay, what has been the medicine, or what is the medicine for this healing? What is the medicine for this healing for this week for the viewer? What is the medicine right now? Yeah, this energy of Aries is all about speaking of truth as well. With the Mercury energy, it's wise to be direct, but considered of words because of the miscommunication element that happens. Oh, flowing river, Mars and Pisces, flowing, and this is for everybody. Mars and Pisces, the energy. This is going with the flow, being in touch with emotions, going with the flow, letting things sunset, and just allowing things to be, allowing challenges to come up where they come up, not anticipating them, not worrying about them, and trusting fully that whatever comes up, you will make a call to go left or right. Like the flowing river, the water will go left or right of a stone or of an obstacle. You will make a decision when you get to that point whether to go right or left, and you don't need to worry about it downstream or upstream, sorry. You don't need to worry about it before you get to it. Dream traveler, this really is about your experience. This is about your experience in the physical, and understanding the difference between what is illusion, what is meant for you, life path, like tapping into your life path energy. This is that North Node energy. This is also connecting in dreams, connecting on a different frequency. So in a meditative state, this is very powerful. If you already speak to spirit, it could be that this you're going to be taken to different places, and that is going to help you heal. Releasing any control, especially with this energy coming up here, releasing any control, so that we're in a state of flow, which is all Pisces energy as well. And the dream traveler, which is being helped by spirit, being helped by ancestors. So the medicine here is releasing any resistance, and maybe taking some time for that contemplation, that meditation, to be taken by your guides, be taken by power animals, or getting support in that respect, if that resonates for you. Sacred mountain. This is the warrior way. This is taking action towards our highest spiritual calling, which is all this energy, the core of this energy, and that's the sacred mountain. Because with some of the other energies in the zodiac, wherever they are in our chart, sometimes this is really inner world, but at the moment this energy viewer is all about the action. So it's this kind of the action that we take in our own life, how we, this could be retreat for some of you, this could be travel for some of you towards this energy, but this is taking action in some way in your life towards a sacred calling, towards this higher purpose, towards your connection with spirit, to the divine, to consciousness, whatever word or language you use, and however that resonates for you. Okay, where are we going now? Okay, let's have a look how this might have been impacting relationships, so connections with other. let's have a look at romantic relationship connections. This could be somebody very, very close to you. This is going to be a romantic, likely a romantic energy, but take it how it resonates. But let's see, with this Leo energy, fifth house energy, what is being released and healed and understood? What clarity are we finding through the energy this week? Challenges. It's all about overcoming challenges. Guilt. Oops. Signs. And let's get one more viewer. I think this is yeah. Okay. Where are we? Yeah. Synchronicity. Okay. You are getting signs this week. And this feels like it's whether you're in a relationship or you are single. Which is actually really beautiful. This is because this is collective energy as well. So this is about releasing something that you might feel guilty about. This guilt also feels very connected to any shame that might be coming up, viewer, as well. Don't let guilt get in the way of happiness. This could be in current relationship, or this could be past relationship, but guilty about moving on in your own life and taking the courage to move on in your own life because of something in the past. I'm going to put these up here. I've got more cards out than I thought I was going to, so but I really want to, I'll put that there, and I'll take that off if we need that. There we go. Challenges. All true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. So this is really understanding me and you, Aries energy, us, Libra energy, spiritual connection, Pisces energy. This is all, and the Taurus energy, we've got Jupiter and what I've just escaped me. It really has escaped me. I'm in my Pisces energy here. Yeah, I can't remember. We've got two planets in Pisces, Jupiter, in Taurus, Jupiter, and one other, and we've got Taurus energy here, which is all about how we do things, the values, how we ourselves create material prosperity, possessions, what we own. So it feels like all of these different first house, second house energy, seventh house energy. Okay. It's not about having the challenge. It's about how that challenge is dealt with. And that is where kind of the connection comes in, the trust comes in, the clarity comes in, the possibilities are open, where things can be released from self, and where we can walk away from behaviors, thought patterns, assumptions. And we've got signs. Watch out for signs leading you to true love. And this could be whatever your situation is. But love, what I love about both of these cards coming out, love is on the way, or a deeper love is on the way. And we've got synchronicity. A divine soul counterpart relationship is blessed with amazing moments of synchronicity. So this is either on its way to you, or it's deepening in a connection that you've got already. I love this. I love this, viewer. This is wonderful. Oh no, you can't see that. I really am running out. Okay, let me do this. There we go. Okay, where are we going now, Spirit, for the viewer? Okay, heart healing. Thank you. Right, let's see what needs healing in the heart space. Because this is the way of the warrior. This is the spiritual warrior. And this is all through the heart space. Mars and Pisces all through the heart space. And Aries, the strong Aries energy, Aries and Venus. This is about taking action towards love. So what needs healing in our heart space right now? What do we need to know about heart space healing for the viewer and for the collective energy this week? Because this energy as well, viewer, is not just impacting you, it's going to be impacting everybody. So it's everybody involved in these situations. Okay. Let's have a look. Intuitive heart. Step into your true destiny. Oh my God, I love that this came out. Sorry, I don't think you can see all of that writing. So it's number 31, intuitive heart. The intuitiveness is the Pisces energy coming through, the 12th house energy, and this is to do with intuitively taking action, the Mars energy, and having courage through that, but knowing, having an inner knowing. For those of you where any of this energy is in relation to somebody who you're not in contact with anymore or at the moment, there's an intuitive connection between the two. I feel like you'll be seeing signs at the same time, and you won't know because you're physically in different perspectives, and in different situations and in no contact. But if this is somebody that you don't have contact with, but you feel their energy very strongly, or something that there's guilt from the past, or there's something here that's challenging about an energy romantically, I feel like you're going to both see signs at the same time, and you'll know in your heart space you've both seen it. It could be something that's relating to songs you listened to, places you went to, sayings you had, um, something. And it's like you're going to have, or something's going to happen at the same time, or you're both listening to the same song at the same time, and you'll get a feeling in your heart space that's like, and you'll feel a resonance. And we've got hopeful heart. An exciting surprise is coming your way. Yes, with the synchronicity and the signs. So this is number 27. So the writing is really, oh, might be able to see that there. So this is really staying hopeful in your heart space. If you feel there is no hope happening, or you don't feel that there's something coming your way, Spirit saying something is absolutely coming your way. Something that has blocked love, and being courageous within the heart space is being unblocked and transformed this week into your inner power. And we've got giving heart, develop self-love. This is perfect Aries energy. It's like being in the mode of self-love before we come in to love with another. And this is giving to yourself. This is openness of heart in the purest form. Yeah, this is really allowing something to flow through you, the expanse of love to flow through you. Okay, where are we going now? Okay, let's have a look at what's being activated this week, viewer. What's being activated? There's so much going on. There is so much going on with this Aries energy. And it will be showing in different ways. Have a look at where Aries is in your chart as well, if you want to have a look at kind of a deeper level of where it might be impacting you the most. Have a look at Venus, Mercury, Mars, and perhaps where the sun is transiting, because that's going to be powerful areas. Viewer, I love this card. Happiness. What's being activated this week, viewer, is happiness. So gorgeous. Let me get one more for you. What else is being activated this week? For the collective energy. For the viewer and collective energy. Okay, I'm going to take this one. Adventures. This Aries energy is adventurous. It's adventurous. It's courageous. It's impulsive. This is about having more adventures. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at, we're going to get some clarity with the tarot in a second, but let's have a look at more life path energy. What's happening with more life path energy? And then we'll get some clarity and look at your journey and action and some advice as well. The spiritual triangle, divinity, creation, and manifestation. I know we spoke about manifestation energy earlier, but I cannot remember where that came out. Oh, this was the Jupiter. Might have been in the Jupiter energy. Might have been something else as well. Okay. So this is Neptune, Uranus, and Saturn energy. This is all about the spiritual pathway. This is spiritual pathway. Yeah, okay. Spirit said that's the only one we have there. Okay, let's see what is being healed. Let's see what's being healed. Because something's being healed through spiritual awareness here this week. What's being healed for collective energy? that will impact the viewer? What's being held for collective energy that will impact the viewer, please? Okay, we have, oh, viewer, soulmate. Yeah, I mean, it is all about love. It's all about love this week. Pay attention. No way. Of course, way. I say that all the time, and of course, spirit are this accurate. This is, pay attention to signs. Use your wisdom and your spiritual awareness, your spiritual understanding, and your observer energy, your awareness energy this week. Something is going to feel, it's like you're going to feel, I just need to go and do this thing. I need to go. You usually go to one coffee shop and you're like, do you know what? I'm going to go to another one. Use deep intuition. We've got intuitive heart here as well. Use deep intuition to follow that heart space. Follow the follow a change. This feels very important for a lot in the collective this week. Where we're in this South Node energy, we're always going to the same place, same coffee shop, same bookstore, same library, same something, same place for lunch. But you have an urge that could be a bit of a whisper or like a fleeting moment, but you feel it in your heart to do something else. Follow that, because that is where these signs are. But it feels amazing. It really feels amazing. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at, where are we going? Okay, pathway. Let's have a look at pathway. What is, what kind of what pathway is going to be highlighted this week for the viewer that's impacting the collective and impacting the viewer? What's going to be highlighted for pathway choices this week? No, we're one more. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, okay. Mystic healer. Healing energy flows through you. In order, so this is you being a healer viewer. But in order for this energy to flow, there needs to be an unblocking of heart. We've got flowing river here. Allow emotions. It's whatever emotions come up, allow those emotions to come up. For some of you, there's going to be leaning on friends to be in this rebellious energy. This is almost like a rebellion to yourself, a rebellion to past self, to say, nope, I love you, I appreciate you, you taught me so much, but now I'm going in a different way. And it's like having that, still loving all parts of yourself without any of this guilt that might be coming up, loving all parts of yourself, and that ignites a transformation. um, and then you have a lot of healing energy that flows through you, where you can then support other people. It's heart space, it's a deep heart space energy. um, it's like um, it's like your heart has been really tense, or the energy of the heart space, like this, the heart chakra has been really we'll look at chakra energy in a second, has been really tense, and all of a sudden it just opens up. But that could feel like a I feel like you'll feel that energy release. But it's not like, it's not that something bad is in the heart space or something um it, something's there. It's because it's tight. It's like it's tightly wound. It's like it's wrapped and protected. And this is the week, if ever there was a week, and it's always the right moment to be open of heart, because that's our central space of love, that's our conscious energy. But if there was ever a week to have the courage to release, like unlock heart space, just allow that, allow the energy to unwind and to open, this is the week. But it's always the week, but this is the energy, the courage energy. Fellow travelers, support is all around you. Yeah, a lot of you are getting support from friends for this. And this support could look like, guys, I don't know what I'm doing. I feel scared. I'm terrified, but I want to take this step. And it could be any type of support that you might need, or it could be advice you might need, or guidance. Okay, where are we going now? Chakra energy. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Let's have a look at some chakra energy that might need releasing. There's certainly heart space. Oh, we had a flip there. We've got trust. Trust your intuition. It is in contact with a higher source of knowledge, third eye chakra. Guys, we've got synchronicity and signs. Viewer, if you honestly, if you have an urge to do something that you don't usually do, and it will likely be something that you wouldn't usually do, it it could be going for a walk at lunchtime where you never go for something's going to happen, and you're going to get an inkling to say, I'm going to go and do this, and it's going to feel really good, but it's going to feel unfamiliar. Trust it. Trust it. What else for the viewer? Abundance. Oh, we had that manifestation energy. I can't remember again where we here, manifestation, the spiritual triangle. The manifestation here, and bringing things into fruition, um, and we've got the Jupiter energy, especially in the Capricorn, which is all about like the success side of things. And there's a work hard dedication with Capricorn. This could be something that you've been wanting for a while. It's something that other people are going to see as well. So it feels like it's something in the physical with this King of Earth energy too, and this being 10th house energy. But there's something being gifted and given to you to help you move forward. Because of the bravery and the courage that you're taking on an emotional, spiritual, and physical level. So we've got solar plexus chakra. This is our action center. The world is abundant when you choose to see it that way. Okay, and let's get one more. Viewer, manifestation. Solar plexus chakra. Manifestation is the fruition of confidence and belief. Where I know we had this. I mean, we had Leo energy. Confidence is your key to success, new moon in Leo. So if your moon is in Leo, this could be quite strong for you. Or if you have where your Jupiter is, check. Yeah, check. I feel like there's a lot of like alignment happening for you, viewer, somewhere. Um, yeah. There's something you have been wishing for that is coming in this week. You're going to get the taste of it. You're going to get a sign that it's coming in, or it will happen this week. Or you'll get confirmation from a sign from spirit. That it's coming in. Okay, where else do we want to go right now? Let's have it. Okay. So spirit's just saying let's look at your action energy. So let's have a look at the energy you are working with this week through this energy. So what's happening for you, viewer? What's happening for the viewer, the collective, and how the viewer is tapping into energy. Okay. Okay, let's have a look here. The sacrifice, surrender. This is also, we've got a powerful number 44 here. This is also numerology 8, which is all about the infinite, which is where this abundance and this manifestation lies too. But it's the sacrifice, giving up everything that you don't need. This is a gratitude and a thanks to spirit. But this is a giving up of old cycles. This is a giving up of something from the past. This is a giving up of feeling any guilt. This is a giving up of being in a headspace, or not even a headspace, a mental pattern that is not helpful. A sacrifice of all of these things. Okay. Taming the wind, taming headspace. The wind, the air element is all about our headspace, our thoughts. This is taming what is in our thoughts to take action with clarity. Wild and unleash the wild within. This is about being creative. We've got creativity here as well, creation. So the wild woman is the feminine energy, which is our creation energy, which is our release energy, which is our being in the moment energy. But also wild feels wild to us when we're in our south node energy, when we feel like we have something that's unfamiliar, something can feel brave and true and completely and utterly scary at exactly the same time. It's just, it all just comes in together, and you can't separate them. You can't be brave and take a step forward without it being scary. Otherwise, you wouldn't be brave to do it in the first place. It's that kind of like paradox of all of these things. Everything in duality always comes together. It's double edged, double two sides of one coin. So something that feels wild to you isn't necessarily wild. It just feels wild to you because you're coming out of your comfort zone. And that again could be something smaller. It could be something bigger in the physical. It doesn't matter. This is about the energy you're working with. But you have this to tap into this week. You have control. This is your energy. Oh, we've got the Time Master and the 8, the infinity sign here as well. This is you understanding the wildness of the courage to take a step out of your comfort zone. This is you having the power to tame the mind space. This is you being in your energy of release. This is the energy you're tapping into. This isn't what's being healed here. And we've got the Time Master. This is about you being very aware of time, aware of the time. This is to do with doing something you don't usually do. So where you would usually have lunch at a certain place on a Wednesday or on Thursday, on Wednesday or Thursday this week, viewer, do the thing that your heart's telling you to do, that you get an impulse to do. It might not even actually feel in your heart space, but there's an impulse. The idea doesn't come from your mind, it comes from somewhere else, and you'll feel that it will feel very different. But you get there by taming the mind space so that you know it's not a thought, you know it's a, oh, do you know, actually, let's do this. I have a feeling to do this. And then it will come through as thoughts, but it will come in as a feeling first. And there's time associated with this. There's a divine timing, a moment that needs to be captured for you to experience a miracle, I feel. Heart of Sky. This is the manifestation energy. Ask for what you want. Ask spirit for exactly what you want. Yeah, this is make a wish energy and then bringing it into fruition. The ancient ones. So you're working with very I love this number 1 came out for you as well. You're working with ascended masters. You're working with angels, guides in the spirit world this week. I feel like spirit's helping everybody in the collective move forward with this energy because it's so important to move forward on a spiritual level, on a authentic action level. The hummingbird. This is about being resourceful. This is also the knowing. This is being protective of the home, protective of space. So this, especially if this applies in a romantic connection, or some of the energy this week, viewer, for you applies there. This is about being protective of that space, being resourceful as well, but knowing when to go. The hummingbird knows when it needs to fly away for the winter. It knows exactly where to go, and it doesn't have a map. You don't need a map. You trust the intuition of your heart. That is your guide. That's your map. And the corn. This is the abundance card, viewer. This is an abundance card. This is harvesting. This is reaping what you sowed. So anything that you met, particularly, I want to, like 19 years ago or 6 months ago, because of the cycles of the eclipse season and what's happening with the astrology, with the energy, and with the lunar, whatever was wished for from your heart space, whatever the desire was, on in this spiritually connected level, is something's definitely coming into fruition this week. You're going to see a sign that it's going to come into fruition, or it will come into fruition, or it will start appearing in the physical. And we've got the Earth Keeper. Yeah, this is about being grounded. This is keeping protection over the earth, being mindful about the earth space, and how we are contributing to earth space. This is where Aries energy can be extremely impactful, with being the pioneer, the leader, and taking courage for everybody to be keepers of the earth space. But this is beautiful energy coming through, for that supports everything that we've already seen come out. Okay, let's have a look at power activations. Power activations for the viewer that is going to impact the collective. Power activations, please, Phil. Okay. And then we'll just get some guidance for you, some clarity and some guidance. Okay, let's have a look. Are we doing it this way? Yes. Are we getting to? Okay. Loss, lack, fear, and victimization. This is what we're moving past. We are moving past anything that feels loss and lack. The reason that this energy is going to be really apparent, and this could be where we don't have confidence at the moment because of a feeling of a loss or feeling of lack or something of something. This is where we stay in our South Node energy. But this is going to be healed, and this is going to be understood because of this manifestation energy that's coming in. So we really understand the meaning of loss and lack. Anything in the collective, anything that feels like victimization is going to be addressed. So this could look like, for some of us in our communities, in the spaces we're involved in, online, offline, could be where there's like a lot of victim mode. We're going to see that with the Aries energy being very strong here. It's not about Aries being in your chart or you having Aries in any of the planets. It's the energy of the collective could be like, I need this, you need to do this for me, because there could be an overexertion of the Aries energy without it being grounded or being seen from a spiritual light. So that could be around this week, and it could be just because there's a fear. And this always is underpinning about a fear of change, a fear of something being different. But that's where spirit are coming in to have to show this miracle, show this magic. Grateful optimism, joyous view of the future. Yeah, you're definitely going to understand that this week because of these signs that are coming in. Is there anything else? One more. Okay, let's have a look. There we go. This one flew out. Oh, we've got master number 33 as well. Building your world, creation, expansion, and networking. A complete new pathway, a total new beginning. We've got creation somewhere as well. What is happening to me today? I cannot remember. Here, creation. So this is spiritually destined, and this is spiritually involved. It's always spiritually involved, but very actively, consciously, very spiritually involved with this ancient one's energy. But this is building a whole new world for yourself with a whole new mind space, a different understanding of heart, different understanding of consciousness, different understanding of the mind as well, with the Mercury retrograde energy being at play. But this is also building world where we've got this soulmate energy. We're healing heart space. We're going towards happiness and adventures as well. This is what's on our pathway. Okay, let's have a look at action energy. Okay, let's clarify a little bit on how to move forward with the Aries energy being so strong. Okay. Okay, action energy that spirit want us to be aware of. Focus. Am I focused on what I want most? This feels like just focusing on exactly what's in front of you. This is about focusing on yourself and self-healing, what's coming up, what triggers are happening, what energy is with us, what needs releasing, what is our heart saying. This is a real razor sharp focus this week about all of the energies, under a focus about what the energy is saying, not necessarily what the words are saying, because of what came out in the beginning. And we've got travel. So some of you could be traveling, some of you are dream traveling, or traveling in a different frequency, different realm through meditation or in your dreams. And I feel like this is the ancient ones and the ancient ones in spirit taking you there. This is some of you traveling to someone. This is the action you're taking. This is you booking a trip with someone. Traveling to a place that you, and this doesn't have to be with somebody else, this is all about self energy. So this could be you booking a trip for yourself, this could be booking a retreat, this could be booking an adventure somewhere. Let's get some clarity on what's happening. What do we need to clarify, spirit, around this energy for the collective that the viewer needs to be aware of? Ten of Pentacles. This one wanted to come. Oops, we're going to take that. No, okay. And we've got Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, and Nine of Pentacles. It's all about what's happening in the physical. Yeah, this is... Okay, there we go. We've got that Six of Wands again. Personal victory. Okay. We have Nine of Pentacles. Sorry, there we go. Financial independence. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Something that you've been working on really come to fruition and you're taking care of it. Okay, you're seeing the results of all of your hard work. You still know that you've got a few more steps to go before you really get into this King of Earth, King of Pentacles energy. But we are getting somewhere amazing. And this is abundance. This is celebration. This is, and I've just realized as well, this energy on this card and this, the spiritual triangle from our Tree of Life deck, we've got, I don't know if you can see that, viewer. Let me see if I can get it a bit closer. We've got the same, pattern. Can you see? And this is like the manifestation of something in the physical that is spiritually, that is divine, that is our divinely timed for us, and something that we've manifested coming into fruition. Ten of Pentacles energy. Oh, it's very humbling and blowing me away, this energy and the Spirit's giving us today. Incredible. So Knight of Pentacles, Judgment, big release for the collective and you, viewer. So you might feel this around you, and you might feel this, but you certainly feel this with yourself. This judgment energy is all about releasing for humanity, releasing for the collective, releasing for somebody else as well. If there's any kind of guilt happening, if there's anything that's happened in the past, particularly with romance or with work or with public image, there's a big release. And where we said earlier, you and somebody else are going to be having the same thing at the same time. And you're going to know that you're having the same thing at the same time, the same sign, the same experience, the same feeling at the same time. That's this release. That's this connection, the release of something from the past onto better things. Very powerful. And we've got the Six of Wands, personal victory. Yep. There's a lot of victory this week. There's a lot of like just seeing something come up in you, seeing something come up in relationships, seeing something come up at work, you being super conscious and aware about it, where it's coming from, what it is, and just knocking it out the park. Like just, okay, we've got this problem, this is how we're dealing with it, next. Like go next. And there is this like power, this real power about moving through. Oh God, we've got the Two of Pentacles, a lot of Pentacles energy. Things coming back into balance, being able to balance. Ace of Pentacles, opportunity, something being gifted to you, an opportunity of something. We already see that something is manifesting this week, and this could be this energy. It could be somebody giving you an offer. This could be a new job offer. This could be an offer of something in the physical. This is the purity of the physical realm. Something is definitely moving in the physical that's prosperous and nurturing and nourishing and caring. And we've got the Four of Swords. We had this energy at the beginning with contemplation. There's some going inward, being with our hearts in order to heal. It's kind of also, viewer, it's kind of like we know what we need to release, but then when we kind of release the tension around our heart space and we get in there and we see what's in there, we just find love. Everything else kind of just blows away and goes away. Let's have a look at heart space actually while we're on that energy. Let's have a look at heart space guidance. Oh, yes, okay. Acceptance, we've got that twice. You are ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. So that's exactly, so we've got the control here. This is complete release of tension in the heart space. That is where you realize that there's no problem, that there's no there's no holding on to anything, because there's more energy to hold on than there is to release. There really is more energy needed to hold on to something, whatever that is, whether that's courage or something else. But we've got acceptance twice here, so it's accepting everything as it is, without judgment, um, without feeling any guilt. But we can still move on from it. No, we're not there yet. Spirit just said no. Okay, where are we? Okay, let's have a look here. Just some more advice from Spirit. What do we need to know this week about this spiritual energy? Surrender. Okay, it's why Spirit told me to go to this deck. We've got surrender. Surrender your need to control the outcome. Just be with life in this present moment. Wow. Oh, amazing. Okay. That's, yeah, okay. We will do that, Spirit. I feel like they really want us to do that this week. Anything else for the viewer, please, and for the collective energy? What impacts the collective energy and the viewer? Patience. Be patient and allow destiny to unfold at its own pace. So with the Aries energy, there could be this impulsion, there could be this let's go, let's go, let's go. But it's following the impulse, it's following the desire, following the heart space, the knowing, that inner knowing. But then not controlling the outcome. With the manifestation energy as well, it's about wishing for something and having this, like wishing on a star for something, but then allowing it to go, and trusting the hands of spirit, so to speak. Are we okay? We're here. Let's get some. What mantra do we need this week? Going through this energy, what do we need to be remembering? I am the master of my own mind. I am ready to move forward. It's exactly what we've seen. This is not listening to the mind. This is being purely in the heart space. Any of those, what we were saying at the beginning of the reading, the energy that Spirit were giving us with the kind of mind movies, it's like no control of mind, because control of mind is ordering the thoughts. We want to completely release the thoughts. Okay, here we go. I accept my vulnerability. It strengthens my love of self. Yeah, it might feel very vulnerable with the heart space, but it actually is incredibly powerful. Vulnerability and power coexist very closely, very strongly. Okay. And I release fear of the unknown, South Node energy. I can move forward with energy and enthusiasm, Aries energy. So we're releasing the fear this week. We're releasing being paralyzed by the fear. We're releasing being held by the fear. Okay, and I see clearly actions of my manipulation. I see the truth. We have this earlier with the clarity. Where something has been in kind of a manipulative power with the Scorpio energy, Scorpio moon, emotionally manipulative specifically. But wherever that has been in the past, where we might be holding on to something, where it might feel like it's still with us, or there's still a challenge, or that's what's blocked our heart space, we see clearly now through this week that it's not connected to us. And there's a release of that energy back into the ether, back to wherever it needs to go to. You see the truth this week of anything that has involved this type of energy. This might come to you in a dream with the dream traveler here, and with the Four of Swords energy. I feel like Spirit is saying you need to meditate so that we can work through something with you, or drumming, shamanic journeying, drumming, if that's something that feels good for you to release, because there can be powerful releases in those experiences. Okay, let's get some very last words of advice for you, viewer. What does the viewer need to know about this energy this week? What does the viewer need to know? Oops. Okay, we've got penguin, if I can get there. Yep. Penguin authentic. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. We had that here with the friendships with the 11th house. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. Gorgeous. And I feel like there's one more. Yeah, okay. Spirit suggests there's one more. Okay, here. Eagle Mastery. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. What a beautiful card to end on. Self-mastery. The eagle is independent. The eagle represents new beginnings. The eagle represents being above the fray, seeing the detail and seeing the higher vision, seeing further. It's the aptitude, it's just being able to see everything clearly from above. There's self-mastery here. There's self-mastery, but what's beautiful about this is you can see everything. So it's self-mastery and seeing everything in the collective, all of the pieces of the jigsaw puzzle, where they are, and knowing, not even just trusting, knowing that all of the pieces are exactly where they need to be. Incredible. Okay, viewer. I hope that that's given you some clarity with energy that you're experiencing, the very powerful energy that's coming in this week, but it's going somewhere amazing. We had right at the beginning, have faith in your dreams. They're manifesting. A win-win outcome is forecast. And we're in this mode of release, but as we go through the week, we're seeing, we're trusting. There's moments of release that just happen, that things just wash over us. There's a lot of soulmate healing, but the most important thing this week, viewer, look out for these signs. Trust the pulls that you get and the urges that you get when they feel like they're in this ultimate truth spiritual zone, because that's what you're really tapping into this week. And look out for signs and synchronicities, because that is going to be incredibly powerful. Okay, thank you for watching the reading with me today, as always. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I will see you next time. Take care.